Ashley Neville here with FanRag Sports, joined by Chris Schubert. The NBA playoffs right around the corner. What are some of the most intriguing matchups?
Well, I think I'm going to really steal the answer that everyone else has had so far. I'm picking Oklahoma City, Houston. I mean, you have Russell Westbrook, James Harden, the two frontrunners for the MVP, battling it out in what could eventually be a 7-game series. It is going to be up and down. It is going to be fun. It is just going to be entertaining basketball.
Who do you think wins that?
I'm still going to go with Houston. I think they're the better, deeper team than Oklahoma City, but I've learned from this season to not count Russell Westbrook out and his ability to basically do it all by himself, so it wouldn't surprise me to see Oklahoma City win.
What do you think would be the biggest upset?
I mean, would it obviously be Portland beating Golden State in the first round? I mean, you could say the Cavs, but the way they got into the postseason, I don't think anyone would be surprised to see them lose. It may come as a bit of a shock, but then everyone will be like, well, we kind of expected this because of the way they played. So I think Golden State losing the first round would be an obvious one. But besides that, maybe Boston losing to the Bulls? Maybe. I'm not sure there's one easy upset that you can really pick.
Chicago in the past couple of years hasn't been good against Boston. I know it's a totally different dynamic. This season, Chicago also hasn't played well against them. But they also didn't have all their pieces at all either.
Yeah, that one will be an interesting series just to see what level of enthusiasm and what level of energy Boston brings to the table. Because I think the biggest thing with them is can they bring that extra gear if they're going to go through a team like Cleveland, right? That's the one thing that they're missing, that extra gear and maybe that extra star player. It was why at the deadline we thought they were going to bring in a guy like Paul George or Jimmy Butler. So I think seeing that extra gear from them is going to be important, but I really don't think that series gets past like 6 games.
Well, also Toronto, they traded for some pretty big guys this year too.
Yeah.
But they choke in the playoffs. They don't have a good time.
Yeah, Toronto will be interesting. They also have an interesting matchup. I think Milwaukee is really good, young, so not sure how they'll do in the postseason atmosphere just yet. Maybe give them another year or two to build their roster up. But I think Toronto and Washington are two teams that really can surprise some people in the playoffs.
Memphis and Spurs, they obviously battled all season long. Tony Allen might be out for this matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, how big of an impact is that going to make?
I don't think it really matters. I think San Antonio is the clear-cut second best team in basketball and in the Western Conference. It just so happens that the best team is there in Golden State. Mm-hmm. I think they roll over Memphis. I just think they're too good at the key positions with LaMarcus Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard. They'll just take things over, and I think they win that series handedly.
So I'm not going to overreact. I do think that Cleveland's going to come out of the East. I know a lot of people are judging based off of the end of the season. But I'm taking the Warriors to win it all this year. I think it's their time. I don't know how they're going to be clicking. What are your thoughts?
I do not have Golden State making it to the NBA Finals. I will not be one of those people that go 3 straight finals with Golden State Cleveland. I am going with Cleveland out of the East. I think that the light bulb will go on and they will turn it on when they need to. And I think I don't want to say they're going to surprise some people with the way they play, but I kind of think they are going to surprise some people because everyone's kind of counting them out and like, oh, are we worried about the Cavs? And I'm just like, no, they're going to be fine. And I like the Spurs. I really do. I think they can handle Golden State in a 7-game series and cause them some defensive nightmares. And I'm not really fully convinced that Kevin Durant and this team's going to gel right away when it comes to a series against the same team. I still think there are some things they have to work out there in reintegrating him into the lineup. I think it was good that they got him back in the regular season, but I don't think everything's going to be worked out right away. I think the Spurs can beat him.
All right, well, I think it's going to be really fun. It all starts tomorrow. Can't wait for it.